I want to say a little something about the Galactic Federation. For those who don't know, there are many people in the global spiritual community who believe in benevolent alien beings who live in different star systems, who are assisting Earth and people on Earth in their consciousness evolution, right? And they're waiting for such a time when humans have achieved a high frequency consciousness, high enough for these high frequency beings to descend and be part of life with us here on Earth. Um, so it's this kind of new age spiritual myth that's going around and has kind of, I think, developed since the 70s and 80s. And that's what I want to say about it. It's a myth, it's a story. Um, and humans have always been story making beings. We make stories and myths to make sense of our lives. So when we have an awakening, I know that it's otherworldly, right? It's other dimensional. We experience the sensation of other beings and guides and these kinds of things, right? And we make stories, or we externalize via the vehicle of myth to understand that process, right? But that process and these other dimensional experiences are all part of the one, or the Earth Mother, the one consciousness, and the various aspects of her, right? And as we evolve, we experience other dimensions of her. And humans, I think, often we look to some far off place, to some far away galaxy, to some far away beings who will save us, who will look after us, who will come down here and take care of us, you know. And it's sweet to think in that way, and I think it's really helpful to think in that way. We use these stories to help us cope and to make sense. So it's not wrong, but it's exactly like believing in the second coming, right? The Christian story is layered with esoteric meaning and a deeper dimension that is based here on Earth. It's based here in the human experience. And I think when we're in a sort of more childlike stage of our growth, we externalize in story figures, right? And we believe in a big myth or a big story of somebody who will come and save me, of galactic beings who will come down, or galactic beings who are helping us. But no one is helping us. And I don't want to say that to sound cynical, because we have enough help as it is, because we are part of a consciousness that has these ancient cycles, and she's doing what she does, and she's evolving, and we're evolving with her. And that's the reality. You know, it's magical thinking to become literal about these stories.